Kelly Moran will never forget the second series of COVID-19 restrictions imposed in County Kildare. Laying off over 20 staff members at her hotel was a bitter pill to swallow. But this evening's news that the restrictions here have now been lifted has also lifted her spirits.
Very well welcomed, delighted just to get back to some normality of some kind, open the doors again, get back to some sort of business and welcome people through the doors again.
The semi-lockdown severely affected families here, especially those with critical illnesses. And special occasions such as confirmations were cancelled once and twice across the county.
Oh, looking forward to that and excited and getting everything arranged and cakes ordered and caterers and whatnot. And then Kildare went into lockdown once again and it was called off. And hopefully, for third time lucky, it'll be the 19th of September.
Personally, my wife is going through chemotherapy at the moment, so there's been a heightened sense of fear with the added lockdown, which is something that we've really been conscious of.
But the fact of the matter is that the restrictions have worked in terms of driving down the number of case numbers. We had some really significant spikes in Kildare, and to have not done this would have meant it would have spread completely throughout our community.
And I would say to NEF, it's something to be learned for the next lockdown. Look at the radius. Where there is a spike, look at a radial perimeter, maybe more so than a crude county boundary.
Well, Kieran, we saw there a price has been paid by the people of Kildare. Is there any sense of a bitterness or questioning whether this lockdown was indeed merited?
Yeah, Katrina, a great deal of satisfaction this evening that those figures have indeed gone down, the COVID-19 incidents in the county. But the price of it all, Kildare County Chamber claiming that over 2,000 jobs have been lost during the period of closing and restrictions over the period of time. And I'm joined here in Kildare this evening by the Chief Executive of Kildare County Chamber, Alan Shine, is with me. Alan Shine, it may have been tough to take, but at the end of the day, was it not worthwhile on health grounds?
Yeah, no, the restrictions, we came out at the very beginning and said it was a knee-jerk reaction. What should have happened was that they localised the areas, clamped down where the areas were having infection, and then they could localise all those areas. Locking down a full county of 220,000 people had a devastating impact on the local economy, and we said over 2,000 jobs have been lost because of the 23 days that we've been forced to be closed.
Nevertheless, there have been new measures in recent days from the government. We're hearing now start-up grants, new assistance, and presumably you're going to get back to work in the morning.
We are, the doors can reopen, which is great news, and the business community in Kildare are very welcome to that fact. But it takes a number of weeks before a lot of our businesses and the hotels and restaurants get back to the level that they were at we were closed. So it's going to have a long time before we get back to the days that we had pre-COVID.
OK. Thank you for that, Alan Shine. That's the reaction from here in County Kildare this evening. The industry, I suppose, particularly the hospitality sector, will be very, very happy this period is over and that they can get back to recruitment or re-recruiting staff and reopening their premises as of midnight tonight when the 23 days comes to an end and life returns to something like normal here in County Kildare. Back to you in the studio.